doesn't go your way. I mean, for how long did they fight to try to, get rid of slavery? I mean, we're talking a long time before that actually happened. And even though you can say what you want, but there was a lot of people, or there were our founding fathers were advocating to get rid of it from the get-go. But they stayed, generations stayed, and I'm not saying it's going to take generations to change everything. We've already had that happening now. All it's going to take is people to stay together. Understand the rules. Apply the rules where they, like they probably wouldn't. So, we just have to be above and beyond what they do to us.
I think we definitely need to start taking over all the positions from within and working our way up. Like you said, I'm running for city council in a town of only roughly 14, 50,000 people, and uh, it's just something we got to do. When you don't have Liberty candidates running, you have to become that Liberty candidate, and you can't give up. You just have to step up to the plate sometimes. If you're afraid to be out in the public eye, you got to do it. I mean, unfortunately, I believe that some persecution and some scrutiny from the public is well worth having a better life for your children and your grandchildren. I'm willing to sacrifice that. So it's just something that I think is well worth the amount of pain that it might cause you in the end. Now, someone was asking how much it cost you to go down to Tampa this whole time, and if you are going to sue to get that money back because you believe that you were screwed.
Well, I haven't really looked at suing anybody or trying to get my money back, or, I think that at that point, well, let me just answer the first question. It costs right around $3,000 from me, altogether. I brought $900 spending money down with me, and I think I had, $100 left by the time I got to the airport. But and that was after, my plane and the hotel room. I mean, that's $1,200 there for the 5 night minimum. You're talking, a pretty big chunk of change that not just myself, but other delegates as well had to pay for. And to give you an example, there was a couple alternates, Julie and Cody Morgan. They both, they're coming from the same household. He's in college, she's a, stay-at-home mom, and that it really takes a lot out of you. So, as far as suing, I don't have any real plans to sue. I would like to see something done as far as the rules are concerned that were passed. I think that, those rules really they really put a dagger right in the heart of the grassroots. And on top of that, not just Rule 16, but Rule 12 especially, that opens Pandora's box to where they can come up with whatever rules they want to from here on out. So you know, they actually, just to give you a heads up, they actually came up with a rule that said that you couldn't sue the RNC and Reince Priebus and all these other people. So, you know, that's out there as well. They did that on the day that they did the National Committee Man and Committee Woman. So that's what I'm saying. This rule number 12, what I would advocate for people to do is, contact their Republican National Committee Man and Committee Woman, no matter what state you're in. Ask them to, make sure that they don't use Rule 12. I mean, they still have to go to uh, that vote there, and with all the committee men and committee women. So if you can basically, you know, advocate to them that you feel, this is a gross injustice, and it basically, takes the heart out of the Republican Party by giving this power to the very top and taking it away from the delegates. Really, there's no reason to have conventions, or there's no reason to have delegates. And at this point, if a straw poll or a primary is said to happen, and then whoever wins that, they have veto rights over whatever delegates they want. So basically, what happened to Maine will happen on a larger scale across the U.S. every 4 years.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of those rule changes, they really just take the grassroots movement out of it whatsoever. I mean, if the presumptive nominee doesn't like the slate of delegates that he has, he's just going to kick them all out, and the RNC is going to pick new ones for him that'll be his puppets and drones and do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So Did anyone have one last question for Bryan while we still have him? Am I going to my state convention? Uh, no, no, definitely not. I'm just gonna sit at home, probably play video games, and get out of politics. Just be done with it, you know?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll definitely be traveling to wherever I have to go and do what I can to make an impact. So I know Bryan's going to be doing that for sure. I hope everyone in this chat room too should be down there doing it, just supporting them, becoming active at least. That's all you can do. So one other question. Chuck, I see you asking why, and why to what?
Do I have gold and silver?
He
No.
had to spend all his gold and silver to get down there. It's not cheap, man. Marky, come on, you know the economy. All right, well, I think that is it. Bryan, I thank you, man, for coming on. It was very nice. Oh, one last thing, actually. There's a website I want to send you guys to. Definitely check this out. It's supporting all of the Maine delegates and just remembering them. There's a new T-shirt that's just come out. Check it out at least. Just look at the design. Send people to it. Uh, it's just for a good cause, so check it out.
Appreciate it. And just so everybody knows, all that money is going to be put back into the liberty movement here in Maine. I know we're all sort of, digging in our couch for pennies and quarters. The $25 includes free shipping in the U.S. And I appreciate anybody that goes out there and please stay involved and go to your county meetings and go to your local meetings and just stay involved. We definitely need you to stay involved. So I appreciate the opportunity, Matt, and appreciate that you have this venue here for Liberty folks to get together. And I wish you the best of luck on your candidacy for City Council.
Thank you very much, Bryan. Have a good night, and I look forward to having you on some other time soon with much happier news, too. I have a feeling that we're going to be getting some good news in the near future. So have a good night, man.
All right. Take care.
Now, for the 47 people that we still have here, if you did not know, I am running for City Council. I do have a website. I'll link you that right here. Give me 1 second. That is my official campaign website. Also, on there you can find my Facebook link. So if you want to, you can check out. Well, look at links for Liberty Areas got there right there. So if you want to, definitely go on my Facebook page, like that. The more it spreads to, the more people, hopefully in my town, they'll see that and they'll think that this guy's a very credible young person. So check it out. If you guys have any other guests or any other things that you want to talk about in next week's show, send them my way. Just email me or send me a message on Facebook. It's very easy to get a hold of me. I don't know if anyone has my real Facebook. I'll put out my Facebook right now. Add me on Facebook, and we can talk about it there. I love hearing suggestions from everyone. That's my Facebook right there. So the only person I won't talk to, though, is Paul. He's this annoying New Yorker guy that just keeps talking to me. He tells me I need to vote Obama or Romney, one of the two. So also, I'm sure most of you guys have me on YouTube. The link was right up there for YouTube. So Mr. Studer, what am I doing for End the Fed September 22nd? I don't know for sure. Maybe you'll see a video from me out on my public streets holding an End the Fed sign. So, you guys, thanks for coming and actually watching the show. It was very, very, very fun. Amazing guests, and the guests are definitely the people that make the show. So send them my way. If you want to get them interviewed, I'll definitely have them on. But for now, I'm Matt Larson. Go Ron Paul. Peace.